now, coming to you live from atop the Lavender Town Radio Tower, it's the one, the only, PoKlPodcast.
It's PoGo! PoGo! It's PoGo! PoGo! Pokemon Underground Champions League, oh yeah! PoGo! PoGo!
Welcome to another episode of the PoKlPodcast. I am your host, Trainer Thatch, and today we've got a couple of co-hosts here today. You do not get to hear them right now because this is our holiday episode. We are off this week, and in exchange for that, we've gone ahead and put together another Game Corner style episode together for you guys. And you're going to see the top four co-hosts from the last year, 2024, who had points at the end of November of 2024. And they're going to compete to see who is the best Puckle champion and win that $25 gift card to, I don't know, Fazoli's? Maybe Olive Garden? Maybe Outback Steakhouse? Who knows? We're going to see at the end of this episode. So stick around, check it out. And most of all, happy holidays to everyone else that is listening to this show. We'll be back with regular Puckle next week, but hopefully you enjoy this little break. So let's kick it on over to our first game.
And now, Fuchsia City Feud. The players will be given a base stat and a Pokemon type. The players must guess the top 5 Pokemon of that type and stat combination. First place answers are worth 500 points, and 5th place answers are worth 100 points. If a player gives an answer that is not on the board, they earn 1 strike. After 3 strikes, they cannot score any more points, and their opponent may attempt 1 guess to score points remaining on the list. After the rounds are finished, the player with the most points wins.
Welcome to our first game. We've got our contestants. We've got the number, I don't know what seeds you guys were. 2 and 3. Yeah, that's how it is. We've got the number 2 and 3 seeds. We've got Linian and Shark. It's going to be great.
Hello.
Hi. So you guys have been randomly selected to play Fuchsia City Feud. Now, the way this is going to work is whoever has the highest score at the end, he's going to move on to the next round to play against the winners of the next round after this. And yeah, we're going to see who wins that $25 gift card to, I don't know what. Olive Garden. The land of sodium. And
when you're here, you're over sodiumed.
Yeah, you're going to have a sodium. You won't have a sodium deficiency, I'll tell you that much. All right. Well, you guys know how it goes. I'm going to have you both give me a number between 1 and 10, and it's going to see who's closest to the one in my head, and that person will be able to go first.
8.
So Linian, 8 from Shark. Linian, what is yours?
I'm going to go 5.
5. The number was 7, so Shark gets to go first. I'm not going to let you guys select categories as usual because I have a thematic flow for the categories based on the fact that this is the holiday week. So you guys just get whatever you get, and you'll like it.
All right.
Now, there's a jolly red man, not red, but a jolly man that delivers presents to everybody this holiday season. And he knows when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. So he's psychic. And so what we're going to do... So, yeah, you just see that lead in? It was really professional and well done. And so... the first category is going to be psychic types by defense. And so, Shark, you've got this. The top 5 answers are on the board.
All right. Let's start with a pretty, one that should be in the top 5. Defense is literally in its name. Deoxys Defense.
Deoxys Defense is the number 2 answer with a base stat of 160.
Okay.
I love Psychic, just having arbitrarily the best stats in everything.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just flip them around all around willy-nilly. Mega Slowbro is one I just thought of that might be higher. So I would
Mega
like to
Slowbro
check that.
is the number 1 answer with base stat of 180.
Okay.
That is the
Let's
number 1.
see. Crap. Now the hard part. I got the easy ones.
You got the easy ones, yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, what is another... I'm trying to think. If I'm going to pick a psychic type, it's going to do some defensive thingy. You don't... You... Because Necrozmas are in my head, but I don't think they have the defense yet of that high. You got to be like 150s. What else is a big, bulky psychic type that I'm going to use to eat it? Okay, in effort to not take too long, I'm going to start with another legendary that is kind of bulky. Is one I would pick on my team to try to tank hits. Let's go Uxie.
Uxie is unfortunately just misses the mark. It's number 6, with a base stat of 130. So that's your first strike.
Oh gosh. Okay, that definitely narrows the window now. What is between 130 and 160?
140. I don't know if there's a Pokemon with that stat, but it does answer your question.
That is how numbers work.
That is how numbers work. Okay. Psychic types. Well, it's not though. No legendary lake trios then. Those are out. Not Mewtwo's. Not Mew. I'm trying to think. What other psychics exist? Slowbro itself, I think, has 130, so it's not regular Slowbro.
I need something here, Shark.
Ooh, my tanky psychic. Iron Crown, Iron Boulder, not Iron that. She got Glade, God of Art. If I need to throw in an answer, I'll throw out. No, I know that's wrong though.
Then don't do it.
Let's just go Ultra Necrozma, but the Dawn, the Solgaleo version.
Oh, the Duskmane.
Duskmane.
Dawn Wings is the other one. It is based at 127, so it is unfortunately doesn't meet the mark. That's your second strike.
All right. Crap, man. What else is there? Psychic types. Why are you fleeting my mind? The dragon.
Did you get a little bit closer to the mic, Shark? Get a little bit closer to the mic.
Yeah, I think he's leaning back in agony.
Yeah, he is.
Leaning forward and backwards, all in agony, because I'm trying to think. It's not Mega Lati or Latios. Not Mega 2. Trying to think. Other psychics. No, it's not Mega Guard or Gallade. Very psychic. Hatterene comes to mind. Who did you use? Spothra. Spothra's not it. Who else is psychic trainers? Oh, okay. I got one. I got something. Shoot. I have 2.
I need it. I need
more. Let's go Mega Metagross and just
Mega Metagross is tied for 3rd, with base 150.
Okay. Whew. I got a Mega. Thank God. All right.
There's one more answer.
I've got another.
No, there's 2 more. There's 2 more answers. Yeah, there's 2 more answers.
I've got Bronzong in my back pocket here to think, because thinking about just other steel psychics. Now that I got at least the Mega Metagross, else is there that is psychic steels? It's not Iron Crown. Keep going to that.
Are you sure? Oh. You should guess it to double check.
I wish I have. I would rather go with Taco Bell Bronzong first.
Taco Bell Bronzong.
I mean, that's what it is. Bronzong's literally a bell. It chimes the weather.
It is. You're true. You're right.
So are all bells Taco Bells?
That is my question.
Ones that make that big old dong. Yeah.
Okay, Shark. I'm gonna need another answer.
All right, take Bronzong then.
Bronzong is unfortunately incorrect as well. That's based at 116. Linian, it's your chance to steal.
Is Cosmoem there with 131?
Oh,
Cosmoem is there with 131 at the number 5 slot. You take the steal here. We're going to give you 1,300 points for that round. All right. The way the scoring works, by the way, everybody, is for every place in the ranking, it's 500 for the first, 400 for second, 300 for third, 200 for 4, and 100 for 500 for the 5th place answer. So with that, we're going to move on. Linian, you get to start this one. It's getting a little chilly outside since it's winter. So I need to talk to you about the ice types with the highest base special defense.
I was feeling it right up until you said special defense.
Yep.
Calyrex Ice Rider.
Calyrex Ice Rider is there. Also, Calyrex Ice Rider was the other one that you missed last segment as well. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, that's
Calyrex Ice Rider is number 3 on this list with a base stat of 130.
Oh, one's Regice.
Regice is number 1 with 200.
Yep.
What about normal Glastrier?
Normal Glastrier is number 5 with 110. So number 2 and number 4 are still on the board.
What was Ice Rider?
Ice Rider was 130, Glastrier was 110, and Regice was 200.
That was Cryogonal 125 or 135? Either way, probably that means it's one or the other. I will say Cryogonal.
Cryogonal is number 2 with 135. There's number 4.
And now we suffer.
Yep. And now we think.
Number 4 is on the board.
And it's above what?
110.
110.
Glastrier is 110 special defense.
Okay. So if it's above 110, it's not Rotom Frost, because that's like 107 or 109.
My favorite Rotom, by the way.
Is it because of some football story?
No, I just think the fridge is cool. But
I was trying to prompt you to tell that story for the 12th time on this podcast.
You know what? I haven't said it in like a year and a half. It's okay.
Yeah, but it buys me time. Any megas? Mega Abomasnow's bulky. I'll say it. Mega Abomasnow.
Mega Abomasnow does not make the cut. It would have been number 7 with a base 105.
I know it's not Ninetales.
First strike.
I know it's not Kyurem. All right, okay. So it's like 125-ish. What has bad stats? Like, high special defense is rarely like, oh, that's so useful. What's a high BST Pokemon that has no usable stats? All right. Lapras, no, that's HP. Articuno. Banking that. Because it would have had 125 special, because Zapdos had 125 defense and Moltres had 125 attack. And then it was I'm gonna say Articuno.
Articuno is the number 4 answer. That gives you the sweep. An additional 1,500 points, bringing you to 2,800. All right. Yeah, so for at home, the answers were Regice, number 1, Cryogonal at number 2, Calyrex Ice Rider at number 3, Articuno at number 4, and Glastrier at number 5. All right, Shark. After that chilly topic, we are going to move on over to the fire to warm up. So I need fire-type Pokemon by special attack.
Special attack. Let's start with Reshiram, who should have a good one.
Reshiram is number 4 on the list. It's tied for 3rd. So Reshiram is tied for 3rd. It is a base stat of 150.
All right. Well, let's go with the. Oh wait, no, you're ice. Never mind. I almost did the oopsie.
Oh, you
I almost did Cure. I almost did the Cure. But the fire, the rest of Reshiram. I almost did the oopsie.
Oopsie.
Let's not do that.
No, Uxie's a psychic type.
Let's do Volcarona.
Volcarona is not on that list. It's based out of 135. So that's your first strike.
First strike. Okay. Who else has got a big fit? Mega Charizard Y?
Mega Charizard Y is the number 1 answer. 159 is its base stat.
Oh wow. They're just right there at the 150s, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a pretty tight spread.
Okay. Who else am I picking from my fire types that's going to spam buttons? Who else? Not Moltres, not Entei. I've got you. Might be number 5. Who else is the fire types?
I'm going to need the answer, Shark, and for you to come closer to the microphone.
Iron Moth. Let's go with that. I think that's number 5.
Iron Moth is your second strike. It is base stat 140. It is the 140 mark is just under the 5th place. There's a lot of Pokemon with 140.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? They're right there.
Yeah. What are we thinking, Shark?
Are we thinking Shark?
I keep trying to. I'm checking through any megas in my head that might be fire. That would be that. I got one. Mega Houndoom.
Mega Houndoom is your 3rd strike. It is also 140.
Oh my gosh!
It just misses it. All right, Lydian, your chance to steal.
Primal Groudon?
Primal Groudon is also number 3, so we'll give you that the number 4 slot. That is correct.
I thought it was
the 2 that you guys missed, and I'm honestly shocked that you missed this one, Lydian, is Blacephalon at number 2.
Oh! No! How did I miss? I forgot about the Ultras. Dang it.
Yeah, Blacephalon at number 2. And at number 5, I would have taken one of 2 answers since they're tied at 145. Either Chandelure or Mega Camerupt are both up there. But yeah, that gives Lydian, that gives you an additional 1,000 points. So you're at 3,800. What we're going to do here is we're going to keep making it interesting because I've got one more category left. We could just make it everything or nothing, or we can make it close-ish maybe. Let's go double points, and I don't know the math off the top of my head. I don't think it works out, but it's fine. All right. Well, I believe it's your turn, Lydian. And to end it, I was going to do a whole series of these, but it turned out to be a lot of work to sit down and figure it all out. This is Pokemon that are categorized as red in the Pokedex.
Oh, dear Lord.
By their base attack stat.
Oh,
I don't think I can get one.
They are categorized as red. I was going to do red, green, and blue. Unfortunately, it was a lot of work to just do the red one, so I stopped.
Oh, okay.
So this is your final category.
Oh, my gosh.
You get to start, Lydian.
Primal Groudon.
Primal Groudon is number 1 with a base 160 attack.
Okay. That's helpful, honestly.
Because I know something that's higher than that, and I would have guessed, which is Deoxys Attack.
That's exactly what I was thinking, too.
Actually, never mind. My bad. Deoxys Attack is above that. My apologies.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to guess Deoxys Attack.
Deoxys Attack is above that at 180. So, there we go. I have it written down poorly.
These are always,
I swapped
for those of you who have not gone digging for this, these are notoriously, I guess it's that color.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
Is it red? Because I don't even remember if there's actually an orange. So that's
I don't either. Would you call Galarian Darmanitan Zen mode? No, probably. Maybe.
Did you say Galarian Darmanitan Zen mode? Are you guessing that, or is it
no? No,
Yeah,
I'm saying that that what it qualifies as a red Pokemon can be odd. I'm gonna guess normal Deoxys though.
Normal Deoxys is number 3.
Okay.
With the base 150.
Okay.
What about normal Groudon?
Normal Groudon is in 4 with a base 150.
Okay, so all I had to do is 2 Pokemon, and I mostly got the category.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm gonna guess Scizor.
Scizor does not make it. Base 130, unfortunately.
What about Mega Scizor?
Mega Scizor is not categorized as red, I don't think. Let me double check. This is also put together manually, but let me double check.
That is, yeah. If that's not
I could have done
red,
this poorly. Oh, it is listed as red. Let's see its base attack real quick before I actually yeah, no, it makes it, yeah. Yeah, it does make it. I missed that one when I was making the list because I did not count the megas. So yeah, that's all 5. Lydian with the clean sweep today. Sorry, Shark.
That's all right.
All right. That gives us a clean sweep of I think 6,800 points to Linian to Shark 0. So Linian, you're moving on to the next round. I hope you like Olive Garden, buddy. It won't be an Olive Garden gift card, I promise. But yeah, with that, guys, thanks for playing, Shark. We're going to send you home today with a $5 eShop gift card for making it this far. With that, though, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick it on over to the next game where we've got Whimsicott and Bocephus.
Welcome to Dive. In this game, players will choose from a list of categories to begin. Once the category is selected, each contestant will take turns naming something that belongs in that category. If they give an answer that is incorrect, or has been stated before, or cannot think of one within a minute, that player loses the round, and the other player gets a point.
Welcome to our next segment of our Puckle Trivia Showdown. We've got the first and fourth seeds, Whimsicott and Bo, here today to show down. This game's going to be a little different. Our friends last time played Future City Feud. You guys are going to play Dive. The rules played before this segment, hopefully. Hopefully future me does that in post. So I imagine he will. I hope he does. So I've got some categories lined up. Oh, go ahead.
Hey, Whimsicott. We're playing Dive. You're going down.
Further than you, brother.
You're going all the way down to the ocean floor.
Yep.
We just drove that pun like 20,000
into the ground and then further down than that.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
We submerged
all
it.
Right. So I have my categories ready. I do want to go. I'm not going to give you guys the option of giving the categories. I'm going to just give you categories, but who would like to start? The way we're going to do this is I need you guys to guess a number between 1 and 10. I've got a number in my head, and you can, whoever's closest gets to go first.
Okay.
Articuno.
I have a number.
He's mind reader.
What's your number, Whimsicott?
4.
What about yours, Bo?
3.
What did you say?
3.
3 is the actual answer.
Oh.
They use Articuno's mind reader. Woo!
You are a mind reader.
Oh man! And speaking
I don't know
of,
if anybody heard me whisper that.
Speaking of not Whimsicott. Speaking of Articuno and the winter holidays, I do want to talk to you about the status condition freeze. The frozen condition, as we all know, is actually a condition that can only be caused as like an accident from different moves. And this category is moves that can cause the frozen condition. So, Bo, go ahead and kick us off with moves that can freeze your opponent.
Ice beam.
That is correct.
Freeze dry.
That is also correct. Bo, you
Blizzard?
got another answer? Blizzard. There we go.
Try attack.
Try attack. That's a good one.
Where's my other one?
Come on, Bo.
What can even freeze?
There's some like very obvious ones, but
This is going to be a really quick game. I know there's very obvious ones. What are even ice moves? Ice punch.
Ice punch. That works. That's 5.
Ice fang.
Ice fang. That's a run of 6.
Ooh, not that one. That lowers speed. No. What are even ice moves?
What are they?
I'm out.
Oh, Bo. Okay, so we're gonna give Whimsicott 1,000 points. That run only won for 6. For those of you at home, we are gonna, if they get a run of 10 or more, they are gonna score an additional 1,000 points for every 10 that the run goes on for. Whoever wins it. So that is that one goes to Whims with 1,000 points. Other answers that would have been acceptable: freezing glare, which is a psychic type for Galarian Articuno. Secret power, shadow chill, and powder snow.
Oh,
Powder snow?
Cool.
Powder
Yep.
snow, yeah.
I thought that just lowered speed. That's icy wind.
That's icy wind.
That's icy wind, actually, yeah.
Those moves are the same move.
Yeah.
My brain.
Kinda.
Kinda, yeah. All right. Well, Whimsicott, you're going to kick off this next one. We're still going to hang on the frozen condition because I leaned really heavy into the theme this time.
Okay.
Yes. And so I need items that remove the frozen condition.
Okay. An asperberry.
An asperberry, that's a good one.
Full heal.
Full heal counts, yeah.
Ice eel.
Ice heal also counts.
Flame orb.
Does flame orb free? What? Now I need a double check, Bo, because I didn't think I did anything that wild.
I think no, I have no idea actually, but I was just thinking of fiery items that might remove burn, and that just flew out the top of my mouth brain.
Burn? Now I need to check.
Not burn, removes freeze. I'm an idiot. It probably is because it's not a battle item; it's a hold item.
It is a whole item. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that the flame orb stops that, though that would be really cool. So we're gonna give another 1,000 to Whimsicott. Still anybody's game.
Well,
we're gonna turn up the heat here, Bo. Okay?
Mm.
And we're gonna invite you to the Puckle Christmas party. Okay? Or holiday.
Okay.
Party.
That'd be nice. It'd be my first one back.
We are, yeah. It's a great office party. One of the best things we have is fruitcake. And some of the things you like to put in fruitcake are berries. So, Bo, if you could kick us off with berries that were introduced in Generation 3, I don't want any of that newer stuff. I want this to be a good old-fashioned fruitcake.
Okay. Let's just kick it off with the Oranberry.
Oranberry, that is a good one.
Okay. Chesto.
Chesto, another good one.
Cherry.
Cherry works as well.
Mm-hmm. Pecha.
Pecha. Mm-hmm.
Alex, the Lepa berry.
Lepa, that's a good one. That's a deeper cut.
Mm-hmm. Well, the asperberry also works.
Asperberry
again.
Yes, again it does.
I didn't even catch on to that. The raspberry.
The raspberry, yeah.
Okay. The blueberry.
The blueberry, yeah. Really
The nanab.
The nanab is
Nanab berry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What can I say now? The enigma berry, actually.
The enigma berry does count. That is a deeper
cut.
Yeah, that's
better than Lepa. Yeah.
Also, the run has made it to 10, so it's worth another 1,000 points at this point.
Okay. I don't know what all has been said. I don't think citrus berry has been said.
Citrus berry has not been said.
Mm-hmm. Pineapple.
Pineapple, very reasonable.
That was one in my bank. The lumberry.
The lumberry.
What's that one called? I think that's from Gen 3. The Watmel berry.
The Watmel berry. I feel like you're correct. You are correct. The Watmel berry is from Gen 3.
That's from Gen 3. How about that?
It turns out most of them are from Gen 3, and this was a terrible conversation.
Yep.
But,
well, that eases my mind a little bit about some that I've been saving because I wasn't sure. I'm gonna go with the pear berry or pear berry.
The pear berry does count. Yeah.
Okay.
I have one in mind, but I keep forgetting its name. So I'm gonna hope that this one is also from Gen 3 and say Custap.
Custap. That's a good question, actually.
Don't know if that's Gen 3 or 4.
Custap is
or maybe
Gen
even
4,
5.
Unfortunately.
No.
That is Gen 4. So, Bo, you got it. It's 2,000 to 2,000 here. You made your comeback. Yeah.
Okay. Good run, though.
That was a good run. All right. Your next one. During these times, people like to ski. Right? Skiing's a favorite winter thing to be doing. And a great place to do so is the Glaciado Mountain in Paldea. So, Whimsicott, you get to start this off, but could you tell me what Pokemon you might encounter if you're at the Glaciado Mountain?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what this one is.
Okay. Glaceon.
Glaceon does count. Yeah, Glaceon can be found.
Citadel
Citadel can be found there.
Mm-hmm. Delibird.
Delibird can be found there, yeah.
Spiritomb.
Spiritomb, yeah.
Nice one.
That's a nice one.
I'm gonna go for Snorunt.
Snorunt, yeah.
Cetitan.
Cetitan as well as Citadel, yes.
Okay, Cubchoo.
Cubchoo, yeah.
Beartick.
Beartick, yep. I was waiting for it.
You can also find Cryogonal there.
Cryogonal is there, yep.
Nice one. What are even ice types? I want to say Frigibax, but I'm not 100% because I think you find it down in the cave.
Frigibax?
I want to say Frigibax.
I need an answer here, Bo.
Frigibax.
Frigibax is correct. That brings us to 10, by the way, guys.
Okay. Frostlass.
Frostlass is there.
Glalie.
Glalie is there too, yeah.
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir is there.
I'm gonna take Kirlia.
Kirlia isn't, Bo. Gallade is, though. Yeah, Kirlia is not catchable there. Just Gardevoir. It's later game. Yeah.
This is me dying.
Oh, so that brings Whimsicott to 4,000.
Melting like the snow.
3,000.
No, 4,000.
No, you got to
we
10.
went to 10. We got to 10.
Oh, we went to 10. Ooh, going to 10 is precious. Wow.
Yes.
So
now,
I might strategize if I'm sucking on a subject to like call it.
all right. So that's four. That's 4 categories. I've got 2 more for you guys. I've got four more. And what we're going to do is we're going to make these interesting. We're going to double the points you can get here for these next 2 rounds. Yeah. And so we're going to go ahead. This next one, I believe, Whimsicott, you're starting this one off? Yes? Or
I just started this one off.
It's Bo. Bo, we're going back to moves. And we talked about this one for a hot second at the beginning, but freeze dry is a particularly interesting one because it can also freeze the water, just like the cold air will freeze the water in the air when we get snow. And so I just wanted to know what Pokemon can learn freeze dry ever. Like, I don't care if they're not in the game now or if they are, whatever. Any Pokemon that can learn freeze dry, who are they?
I'm going to go with Articuno.
Articuno is an answer.
Lapras.
Lapras is also an answer.
Cryogonal.
Cryogonal is an answer, yeah.
Glaceon.
Glaceon, yep.
Oh, this is a move. Regice.
Regice, let me double check that one, actually. Regice can't learn it, Bo.
You're kidding me.
Nope. That brings Whimsicott to 6,000. We have one more category.
I was going to say Alolan Ninetales next.
We have one more category. Alolan Ninetales would have worked, yeah.
I know.
I'm
sure about legendary, though.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on. We have one more category. I actually have to pull it up because I forgot to pull it up beforehand. But plenty of holidays around this time use the color blue. And let me... this is such a weird segue. I'm making such bad segues today, but it's fine. Let's see. We're going to go... Okay, I need the category list. That's the wrong category. There we are. All right, but a lot of Pokemon have colors in the Pokedex.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
One of those is blue.
Oh, no.
So what Pokemon would be categorized as blue in the Pokedex? And I believe we start with Whimsicott.
Oh, gosh. Marill.
Marill, that works. Yeah.
That's the bluest Pokemon.
I wanted to start off with I wanted to start off with something I was sure about because the Pokedex colors get wild.
They do. You're not wrong. I'm just when you said Marill, I'm like, that's the baby boy bluest. Like
I really wanted to mention the Pika Blue thing, but yes.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and say Articuno again.
I have to verify this. Articuno is that, yes.
You better not. Okay.
Could you imagine? No, Articuno is actually white in the Pokedex.
You're white
Okay.
in the Pokedex.
We all are, tragically. I'm gonna pick Azurill.
Let me double check. Azurill is correct. Yep.
I gotta take a Zoomeril.
Azumarill is there. Yep.
Golduck.
Golduck. Let me.
They didn't change it. It's still yellow.
Oh wait, no. There's Golduck. Golduck is there. Yes.
The better
it's actually
be.
yellow. It's actually yellow in the book.
You're right. It's just gold. Squirtle.
Squirtle. Yep.
Okay. Lapras.
What'd you just say?
I said Lapras with a French accent.
Oh, Lapras. Yes, I was making sure that was correct. Yes, Lapras is there.
I'm not sure about the middle one, so I'm gonna say Blastoise.
Blastoise is there. Yeah.
Mudkip.
Mudkip is there.
Dragonair.
Dragonair is there. That's 10, by the way.
Ooh.
I needed it to be 10.
You need it to be more than 10 to win, Bo. Wait.
Yeah.
It comes to a tie, and I have to figure out how the tiebreaker works.
Well, if we get to 20, if we get over 20 and I get it, then I might cinch it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You know, I think Marshtomp should also count.
Let's see. Does Marshtomp also count? Marshtomp also does count. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta take your Swampert away.
Swampert.
Okay.
Good Swampert snipe.
In that case, I am gonna try for the Wartortle.
The Wartortle is there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That gives me confidence in Dratini.
Dratini is there. Yep.
Cool. Sobble.
Sobble is also there. Yes.
Gyarados.
Gyarados is there too.
Mm-hmm. Drizzile.
Drizzile is there.
Oh, I wasn't sure if Drizzile would be. Well, I'll take Inteleon.
Inteleon
that's
is
fair.
also there.
Piplup.
Piplup. Piplup is there.
This game is gonna go this way a lot. Empoleon.
Empoleon is there. That is 20, by the way. So whoever wins this wins the game.
Okay.
You took the largest category.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I didn't realize how large it was until I started scrolling because I was like, I really went with the theme, okay? I went with the theme.
It's the most popular color out of 1,025 Pokemon.
You might be right.
I get Primplup.
Primplup is there, yeah.
Cramorant.
Cram or Rant.
There.
Let's see. I have to double check, but yes, it's there.
Better not.
Totodile.
Totodile is there.
Crocodile.
Crocodile is there.
Feraligatr.
Feraligator's there.
I'm just like, what have we done? Gens 1 through 4. I'm gonna skip one. Froakie.
Froakie's there.
Ooh. Okay, Frogadier.
Frogadier's there.
Greninja.
Greninja is there.
Okay, Poplio is blue enough.
Poplio is very blue.
Brionne.
Brionne, and that's 30.
Yep. Is Primarina blue enough? It probably is. But I think I might go with something a little different. Munchlax.
Munchlax. No Munchlax.
What?
No?
Munchlax is, let me double check.
Green?
Munchlax is black.
Wow.
This is black. No Munchlax in the blue. So, Bo, from behind, you
No
come out
way.
ahead. Yeah, 8,000 to 6,000 here. Bo, you come out ahead. So there we go. Without an upset, the 4th seed takes the 1st seed.
Wow.
People's brackets are
upset.
destroyed. People's brackets are destroyed, Bo. Okay.
He's
But
a comeback kid. 6 years later.
All right. Well, that means, Bo, you're going to play Linian in the final round. So with that, we are going to move on to our final game. Whimsicott, you don't get to leave empty-handed, though. In our run to the $25 gift card to Fazoli's.
No, not that one, please.
Give the Italian a Fazoli's gift card.
Exactly.
Please.
Wait, but we will give you a.
Try the
we will give-
breadsticks. They're great.
They're unlimited. There's an old lady that walks around with a basket of them and just drops 2 of them. They're a little soft and soggy, but they're there.
Oh gosh.
But yeah,
She's a teenager now.
But you could go ahead. You will get to go home with a €5, in your case, Euro eShop card for playing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. On that note, though, we are going to move on to our final game with Bocephus and Lydian. Our last game is a special game, and I'm not going to read you the rules because I don't really want to make a huge bumper because I've explained the rules anyway over there. So let's go listen. Welcome to the final game. We've got Bocephus and Lydian facing off for that $25 card to a real thing this time. It is going to be the Nintendo eShop. Something that you guys can both actually use instead of that $25 gift card to some really bad American Italian restaurant. Or Outback Steakhouse. Like, who wants Outback Steakhouse? I don't think anybody wants
Honey,
it. I think it's a punishment.
honey, cancel the Fazoli's reservation, please. Thank you.
Oh man. Well, I'm sorry to
renamed my Alexa Honey.
I'm sorry to bum you out, Bo. All right, so what we're going to do here is a little bit different. We're actually going to be playing Puckle's Pokequiz, the game that got you guys here in the first place. Probably not by yourselves, but it will be by yourselves. I am going to hold to a stricter time limit than I typically do, as instead of asking 5 questions today, we're going to be asking 10 questions between the two of you. It is going to be a little bit different in that I'm going to ask you 3 general trivia questions, 1 multiple answer question, and 1 Pokedex entry. Probably not in that order, but something similar. For the 3 general questions, you will get 1 minute. For the Pokedex entry, you'll get 1 minute per entry read. The points are very similar. There are no hints, so you do not get a hint. There are no bonus points for getting them all right without using the hint. There are just no hints, period. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. If you tie, we will figure that out. With that said, guys, I'm going to start it. Lydian, you being the higher seed, you're going to get to go first. Yeah, you're the higher seed. Bo is 4th seed, so everybody was higher than him. We're going to go ahead. Your first question, I don't have everybody's names written down from the Discord as well, so I apologize in advance to those of you listening who submitted these questions. Thank you so much for doing so. But I did not have it in the time that it took me to highlight and move everything over. So our first question is, what Pokemon has all 5 English vowels, A, E, I, O, U, in its English name? Lydian.
Okay. A-E-I-O-U. Okay.
No why.
What?
No why.
No why? Okay, that narrows it down. Huh. Okay, so the first one that comes to mind does have a Y in it, but Beautifly. That has an E-U-A. No, I don't know if it... I think it has an I. I need to write things down so I can look at the letters in front of me, because I start counting and then they're gone. Yes, listeners, this is fantastic audio. We're going to cut down, but...
We'll run the noise. We'll run the noise reduction.
I'm racking my brain over here too, trying to figure it out. And
E-A-U-T-I. Oh, but no O, huh?
No O.
No.
No O.
I get like Blacephalon. That's a long name. No.
That is.
Oh, it's probably one of the Paradox Pokemon, because that gives me 2 words. Yeah. Roaring Moon. Nope.
Lots of O's in that one.
Yeah, lots of O's. Iron. No, none of them. Roaring Thunder. No, they're Raikou, but long. No. The one that's throwing me is like, I'll get most of them except not an O or a U.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds.
Beautifly. What's got really anything with French? B-A-S. That doesn't. No, that does. That has an I. Basculegion.
Basculegion. There, you got it in the twilight hours of that question. Basculegion.
Oh god.
Nice.
There we go. Yes, that's 1 point for
That's
Linian.
impressive.
Oh, sorry. I was just like, all right. What are was like Iron Valiant? No.
Okay, so Bo, it's your turn now, and this question is: what is the only type combination that is currently weak to all 3 starter types?
The only type combination weak.
The only
Not quad weak, just regular weak.
Yeah, regular weak. Yes.
Okay. The current meaning that it just exists.
It exists. Yeah.
Okay, it's not a hypothetical type.
Not a hypothetical type.
Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Weak to water, grass, and fire.
Yes.
Huh.
This type does exist, though. There is at least one Pokemon that would fit this description.
Is it Nincada, bug ground?
Are you gonna lock that in?
It's weak to water. But bug cancels out the ground weakness, doesn't it?
I mean, I can't answer
why would-
that for you?
No, you can't. That's the first thing that comes to my brain, but I'm just thinking like because it's weird because you have to have both types because not one type is weak to all 3, and then there's cancel outs. Like grass cancels out grass. Ice ground. Does ice cancel? Ice doesn't resist anything. Ice resists ice. Ground is weak to water. Does ground does not resist fire. Rock resists fire. I really don't want to miss this. I'm so nervous.
Do you have an answer?
I'm not getting any reactions.
I can't.
It's like that would be disadvantageous or something.
I can't give you reactions.
I'm gonna lock in ice ground.
Ice ground
I'm gonna lock in
is
ice
correct.
ground.
Ice ground is it correct?
Okay.
Now the problem is Mamoswine is the Pokemon that has that typing, and it does get thick fat. So it kind of isn't weak to all of them, but it is correct. It is correct. So that is
My snow cloak Mamoswine is meta. I'll have you know.
All right, so it's 1-1. Our next general trivia question that I thought I had highlighted. Oh, I just highlighted it a really dark green color for you, Linian. I made it Christmas for myself, and I highlighted them green and red. All right, this question is for you, Linian. What was the first generation of Pokemon games to introduce the friendship mechanic?
So generation is an interesting keyword because there was a rudimentary friendship mechanic in Pokemon Yellow. Pikachu had it that you could do. I don't think it affected any moves. But if we're talking like introduced in a generation, like as the games with that included it, but like the launch games, then it would be Gen 2, because that's when we had Friendship Evolution.
So what is going to be your answer?
Does the question interpret generation as like all of the games within it?
All of the games within it, yes.
Then
No. But not every game has to include that mechanic, if that makes sense. Like, if we were to say Pokeball crafting and you said Gen 8, that would be acceptable, right?
Gen 2 erasure, but okay.
Oh, I don't call that crafting. I call Kurt just making you Pokeballs after you hand him some apricorns.
So I'll say Gen, because again, there was a friendship mechanic. It was just only for Pikachu, and I don't know if that counts.
That would count in this case, yes.
Then yes, it's Gen 1.
Gen 1 is correct. That is true.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, if that's not correct and you said it, I was gonna argue for you because that definitely counts as a mechanic.
It absolutely counts. It absolutely counts.
Like I'm pretty sure I know this one.
And Bo, because you're here, I get to ask certain questions that I normally wouldn't ask on the podcast.
What are you wearing?
Isn't it?
What are you wearing? What are you wearing right now? But
I'm
no,
wearing a Union Jack T-shirt that is too short.
I actually believe that.
Fully.
I
Such
believe
a picture.
Please don't. I'm going to ask you this question. In the Pokemon Adventures manga, which of the Pokedex holders is given the title of the Exchanger?
The Exchanger.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is America Blue, Japanese Green.
The rival,
the male
Gary?
not red character. I'm pretty sure that's the exchanger because he gets the trait evolutions.
Is that what you're going with?
Like Machamp is the first one, and then later it's Rhyperior, and I know there's stuff that happens. Oh, but Silver also does with I think Kingdra and Politoed. I know he does it with Politoed because that is one of my absolute favorite panels. Are you coughing to me?
We're good.
The exchanger. Okay, I'm trying to think now because gold is the hatcher. Crystal is, I want to say the catcher. Is yellow's the healer. Blue might be the evolver. The exchanger. Oh, that could be green. Crap.
I'm gonna need an answer here, Bo.
Yeah, I know you are. It's not yellow. Dang it! As I went through, I added an extra variable.
I'm just seeing if I can make a Billy Hatcher reference in here at any point, and I think the answer is no.
No.
I think I'm gonna say that it's. Shoot.
Who you gonna say, Bo?
Okay, I have to answer. It's gonna be English green, the female character, English green, Japanese blue. Final answer.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect. The answer is silver.
Silver.
It is silver.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out what
Okay.
he's called. Blue.
Okay.
Blue the Gary Oak is known as the trainer. And green's actually the only one I don't know. Green is the evolver.
Green's the evolver because she does the stones and everything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess stealing someone's Pokemon counts as changing.
Well, yeah, Silver does like force trades, kind of.
This is really
Well, leveraged buyout.
I knew the Silver. Leveraged buyout.
It's back to you, Lenny, and I thought I had found another question, but I guess you're just gonna get one from this list. And it is going to be hopefully you know this one. Who was the first Pokemon to be given away in a Cherish Ball? The difficulty just spiked. I apologize.
But okay, I'm gonna level with you.
I'll make it. You know what? I'll make it a little bit easier. In that I will only ask for the generation the Pokemon might be from. That's in
4.
That is unfortunately incorrect.
Okay. I know that they became a thing in Gen 4. I was going to guess Jirachi based purely on the number of Tanabata giveaways.
If you would have said 3, you would have been right. It was not for Jirachi. It was for Tropius. Tropius. Yeah. There was a Tropius.
Sure.
There was a Tropius distribution in Japan from like the Pokemon Sunday show for some reason. But it was the first Pokemon given away in a Cherish Ball. That's disappointing. I don't know. Like,
yeah, Lenny, and you didn't know that? Come on, man.
Come on, Lenny.
I guess, what kind of a host am I for not knowing that the banana dinosaur was the first thing given away in a Pokeball that you couldn't get until Gen 4?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, what were you doing in 2004 of not paying attention to a Japanese treehouse that you did not have access to?
5th grade.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been 2002.
Wait, 2012? No. That would have been later. Wait.
It would have been 2007.
Yeah, 5th grade.
2007.
Or 2006 or 2007, yeah.
2007 is when Diamond and Pearl came out in the US.
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, and that was 5th grade. That I
2006
know.
is when Diamond and Pearl came out in Japan, so it was probably...
All right, so what was I doing? 4th grade?
Sure, it doesn't make a difference.
It was like 5th, 4th grade, something like that, 6th grade, I don't know. Yeah. Not on the internet watching that.
Pokemon Sunday. It was also like before everybody was on Cerebi. I'm going to be honest with you.
No, I was on Cerebi then. I was on Cerebi when Gen 4 was coming out.
Me too.
That's about when I was
when I first did it.
Yeah. Wow, what a similar experience. All right, well, back to you, Bo.
My dog. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
I've got a question for you now. Before we're out of general trivia questions, this is we're going to talk about Jirachi now. Back in Gen 3, Jirachi was available via the Coliseum bonus disc in the US. However, this distribution did not happen in Europe or Australia. How did you get Jirachi in Europe/Australia?
What?
How did you get it? That's the question, Bo. The difficulty spiked here, okay? I was only given so many questions.
This is Gen 3.
This is yeah, it says back in Gen 3. Yes.
Okay. So that eliminates virtual distribution altogether. So it can't be like GameStop or EB Games or something. And it can't be like Wi-Fi. How did we get it here? We got it through a bonus disc?
Yeah, we got a bonus disc if you pre-ordered Pokemon Coliseum. It also gave you a cool little preview for the game and for the 6th Pokemon movie that nobody liked.
Okay.
I say that.
Which one was the
What was the
sixth?
sixth? What was the sixth?
That was
What
the one
was
with
the sixth?
Jirachi. That was the one with Jirachi and
Oh, Jirachi Wishmaker.
yeah. Nobody liked
No,
it.
that movie slaps. I love
No,
that.
that's bad. The only good thing about it is they had the Dusclops who convinced me the move Copy Tata was a thing for about for like
Literally
10
gonna say the
years.
same
I was
thing.
like, I must
Same.
exist somehow.
Mhm.
It's a sick ghost type move, and I can't ever find it. Yeah. What? It was a bonus disc.
In the US. Is that what you're saying? It also was for Australia and Europe?
Well, no, you said it wasn't that.
I didn't say it. Well, yeah, I did in the question. I didn't want to spoil it. Yeah, but yeah, I did say that in the question.
It's not a bonus disc.
How'd you get it?
Well, so okay. What other ways do we get Pokemon? So it didn't come with a game. It wasn't distributed Wi-Fi. Was there Wonder Card? Was it?
Is that what you're going with?
There's the e-reader card. That's not a bad guess. Yeah, because if it's not a bonus disc, then yeah, I guess e-reader card. This is not right. E-reader card
is unfortunately incorrect. The answer is by quote unquote beating Pokemon Channel on the GameCube in the European and Australian versions and the PAL version. If you complete Pokemon Channel, you are gifted a Jirachi at the end of that game in the PAL version, which is you had to suffer.
Was that on the main disc?
It was on the main disc of Pokemon Channel.
This is stupid.
All right. Well, we're 1-2. Our next questions are our Pokedex entry questions. These work like the normal Pokequiz, where you get a second chance if you mess up. So I do have names for these actually, which is nice. So Linian, we're going to start with you. We are going to go ahead and give you this one from Big McLarge Huge, because I like the name.
That's wonderful.
Big McLarge Huge. This entry is from Pokemon Moon, and it reads, after clamping down with its powerful jaws, it twists its body around to rip its prey in half. Who's that Pokemon?
Crocorock.
I'm going to give it to you. It's Crocodile, because I usually give you the line, but it is in fact Crocodile.
That's a real life crocodile behavior. So I was like, all right, I had to be in Moon, and that didn't give for Alligator any dex entries, so I'm pretty sure I got this.
You're right.
The other entry was going to be from
You said Crocodile. I heard.
Yeah. While terribly aggressive, it also has the patience to stay hidden under the sand for days, lying in wait for its prey. All right, Bo, we are going to go to you. We're going to pull up. Let me pick. I got to pick a cool name. I've got like a list. It's really nice. Let's see.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Tim the Toolman Taylor. All right. We're going to get this one from Bergwine, the Raikou Enjoyer. This Pokemon's Pokemon Scarlet entry reads, its heartbeat generates electricity. When it is surprised and its heart rate goes up, the voltage of its electricity also rises. Who's that Pokemon?
Can you give it to me one more time?
Its heartbeat generates electricity. When it is surprised and its heart rate goes up, the voltage of its electricity also rises.
Its heartbeat generates electric, so it's got to be electric type. It's got to be like an electric type with a heart, so it's not like Magnemite.
I think it's Haunter.
It's I want to say no, because Belly Bolt talks about it's not eyeballs. It's electric nodes. Does Tadbulb, does that have a heart? It could also be any of the Pika clones, I don't know.
You do get a hit entry still, so you can still scrape over with a point, even if you just guess.
Yeah. Let's say it's a. Man, okay. I'm gonna go with what's Boltund.
Boltund is incorrect. I don't think it actually made it into Scarlet and Violet. Actually,
You're so right, and I'm thinking of never. Okay.
This next entry is from Pokemon Black and White 2, and it reads: its main shines when it discharges electricity. They use the frequency and rhythm of these flashes to communicate.
That's Zebstrika. I almost said Zebstrika.
Blitzel is the answer, but I will give it to you, Zebstrika.
Oh.
It's the same family, so you get it.
Right.
It is 4-2. We do have the multiple answer question next, which is I'm going to make it worth more points because I can, because this isn't the normal Pokequiz, and it's the same amount of points for both of you. But let me see. I got to find one extra one. All right. I'm trying to make this fair because I think most of them are just like really gross. And which I guess is fair for the final showdown, but I don't want to make it that
0-0.
Yeah, I don't want to make it 0-0, right? All right. So Linian, I'm gonna give you this. There are 10 answers. I'm gonna make this question worth up to 5 points for you. There are 10 answers. And for every 2 answers you give me, I will give you a point. You do have the 3 strikes and then you're out policy. And I'm going to be pretty good on the time here. Like I said, I was going to be, but then wasn't. So this question is going to be from Bodhi. And the question is, or maybe the statement, the problem you have to solve. Name the 10 usable non-electric type moves from the main series games that have the ability to inflict paralysis.
Tri-Attack, Body Slam.
Tri-Attack and Body Slam are both there, yes.
Dire Claw.
Dire Claw is there as well.
Secret Power.
Secret Power is there. That is 4.
Bounce.
Bounce is also there. That is 5.
Force Palm.
Force Palm is also there.
Did we say that they have to damage?
Wait, is Force Palm there? Force Palm should be there, I thought. Let me double check. Make sure that the question... I did not fact check these. So let me make sure that Force Palm, it should be there. I think so. It does have a 30% chance of paralyzing the target. And I do not see it in my thing, but it should be there. So I will count that.
Right.
That is
Lick.
5 or 6. Lick is there. Yep.
Do they have to deal damage, or do they just have to not be electric type and paralyze?
Yes. The last one.
Glare and Stun Spore.
Oh, wait. I think the intention is it has to do damage based on this, maybe? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Based on the answers I was given. It is definitely... Force Palm is missing, but I'm going to use Force Palm to switch out this one that wasn't damaging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they did not include Glare. So I'm going to say it does require damage, because everything else requires damage here.
Right, Dragon Breath, I think is paralyzes. That's not flinch. Yeah, that's para. How many am I missing?
By my count, 3.
Are we doing anything weird? Like, it was like Shadow Shock or whatever Zapdos's move was.
I cannot answer that unless you try to lock it in.
Don't know if that's a valid move. Because like there's like the fighting type torque move, but like I wouldn't count that as a move that can paralyze. It's not like the only thing that can use it is a boss encounter on one thing. Did I say Fling?
You did not say Fling.
Fling is one of them.
That is one of them. If you're holding a light ball.
Yep. What is Black Kyurem's move? It's bad, so you don't use it. I think it might be Freeze Shock. Or for Freeze... Because I kept getting mad it wasn't Freeze or Burn. It was Freeze Burn.
Wow, this question is missing so many moves. It's not even on the list. But yes, that is correct.
Okay. So I got one more.
That is correct. Yes, this is there have been so many more moves.
Was that move like deleted at some point?
No, I mean, it might have been. No, it's been in all the games. Yeah, it's like available to use in Gen 9. And one of these moves is not. Yeah, okay, it's fine.
So I'm missing one question mark.
Yes. I will say that it definitely is missing attacks.
The other thing I can think of is like moves that have like guaranteed.
I can see that Liger also noticed that it wasn't correct and tried to add to it when he put it in the list for me.
Are we count? Yeah, I know this can paralyze. I just don't know if it's on the list. The Butterfree G-Max move. I used one on my gym team. What was its name? Befuddle.
I'll count
G-Max Befuddle.
I'll just count it because that's technically true. And we'll give you.
Okay.
And we'll give you the 5 points there.
I'm glad that I could come up with so many answers that weren't on your list.
Yeah, I didn't.
What was I missing?
I asked for like last minute questions, and so I did not have time to fact check. Stoke Spark Surfer, which is from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, is there?
No, Stoke Spark Surfer is not from that. That is Raichu's signature Z move, and it's electric type.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is electric type. What the heck is going on? I am so confused. What's happening right now?
There is, however, an electric move that you can paralyze with the Pikachu's water move, but I do not remember the name of the Pikachu moves.
It's fine.
It's probably something dumb like
Splishy Splash.
Splishy Splash. That's Eevee's, isn't it? Splishy Splash?
No. Eevee's is Bouncy Bubble.
Oh,
I know the Eevee ones. I don't know the Pikachu ones, and I don't care.
I hate talking about those.
Splashy Zap.
I hate all of them. Batty Bad. I hate all their names. The names make me.
Batty Bad is funny though.
Yeah, Batty Bad is. But yeah, okay. There we go.
That is great.
Bo, it is your turn. Okay. And this question has 5 answers. It says 5 answers. This is from Liger himself, the trivia master.
Okay.
And he asks you, in Pokemon Red and Blue, you can fight Professor Oak through glitches. What are the Pokemon that are on his team? 1 point apiece. There are 5.
Okay. How many strikes do I get?
3.
Same? Okay. I know Tauros is on there.
That is correct. That is 1.
He also uses the starter that you don't pick.
That is also correct. That is 2. There are 3 more Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Because I remember seeing the team. I don't think I ever fought it, but I watched like YouTube videos and stuff. And I know in my brain I'm definitely mixing his team in with Blue's what do you call it? Elite 4 team. Exeggutor is really standing out to me.
Are you locking that
I'm gonna lock in Exeggutor.
That is correct.
Okay. That makes me feel good about Arcanine and Gyarados. I'm going to say those 2.
Those are the other 2. That gives you the full rank.
Cool. Rank. Oh, so it's Tauros plus the other Pokemon that you would not have fought on the Champions team.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Also, Arcanine, Exeggutor, and Gyarados have the highest base stat total of any Pokemon from the Grass, Water, and Fire group types in Gen 1. Like, they're the highest.
Which is why they're on the Champions team like that.
Exactly. So yeah, that ends our game. Lydian makes it out with 9 points. Bo, you make it out with a respectable 7. So Lydian is our first year's champion.
Hooray!
5 questions?
Huh? What'd you say, Bo?
Was that 5 questions? I thought that was only 4 questions.
That was 5 questions. I asked you 5 questions. I asked you 3 general. I asked you 3 general. I asked you a Pokedex, and I asked you this multiple.
Oh yeah, you did. I was waiting here for one more question, thinking I still had a shot. Dang it.
You tried, Bo, and I'm proud of you for that.
Well, thanks.
I'm proud of you. We all get to go home.
I'll take it.
Lydian, you get to walk away
clean
with
sweep, bud.
With the
nice.
$25 eShop gift card. But Bo, you don't get to go home empty-handed for making it this far. You get to walk home with a $10 Nintendo eShop gift card. So
nice.
Yeah,
that's going to be half my year subscription.
We're all winners here. We're all winners. And the listeners, they're the biggest winners of all because they got to listen to this happen. This is the first time we've tried to do anything special for Christmas and it actually worked. So this is great.
You say that before we've edited it. Don't curse us.
That's true.
Yeah.
But with that, guys, thank you everybody for listening. Happy holidays once again. And keep up with us throughout the week over at our Discord at puclpodcast.com. You can, of course, follow us on social media over at Twitter, Blue Sky, Facebook, and Instagram. Additionally, you can follow us over at Twitch at twitch.tv/thepuclpodcast, where I will be streaming this Thursday, December 26th, around 7 o'clock at night. So please come by. I might actually start it early. I haven't decided what we're playing either. It might just be a Nuzlocke. I'm feeling some Nuzlocke vibes. And then, of course,
Pokemon Pocket.
I'm not going to play Pokemon Pocket on stream. If you want to play Pokemon Pocket on stream, Bo, you can do that. You can subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/puclpodcast. You can subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/puclpodcast, or you can go over to our trollandtoad.com. It's not ours, but you can go to trollandtoad.com and be addicted to cardboard and and use code PucklePod5 at checkout. So yeah, those are great ways to support the show. If not, just hang out. Once again, this has been Puckle's Trivia Bonanza. I don't know. I didn't actually call it anything, but that's what it's going to be called now. End of year annual tournament. And we are going to catch you all on the flip-flop. I'm supposed to say that's the wrong. Oh my gosh, that's the wrong sign off.
Yeah.
Here in the Lavender Town Radio Tower, it's closing time.
Time in Lavender Town. Time to say our goodbyes. It's closing time. Farewell, my friends. I'll catch you on the flip side.